G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now today's Monday the 10th of March 2025. I've just been out and about and filmed around Coolangatta in relation to 3 huge trees that fell near the entrance to the Strand shopping centre at Coolangatta and also close to playgrounds where children could have been. And I've filmed a couple of videos over the last few days trying to give people a different perspective of what's happening out there in relation to Cyclone Alfred, or the Ex-Cyclone Alfred, and what's been happening around Coolangatta. So I'll show you those. I'll show you that video now. Then I'll have plenty more to say after the video. G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now I'm just opposite the Strand shopping centre at Coolangatta. Behind that tree the branches being chopped down by the council staff, is the Coolangatta Hotel, and there's a crossing just there. So it could have been very dangerous if any of those branches have fallen off while people are crossing. Obviously a decision's been made to at least chop the branches down. That tree looks to be leaning a lot more than it ever has, so I suspect that's going to be chopped down as well, the whole tree. We'll just zoom in a bit. There they are. They're digging the ground there, so I'm not too sure what they're doing, digging the ground. I assume they're going to take that whole tree down. They've got it taped off so people can't go near it while they're chopping the branches down. Now back there, the whole tree that was being chopped down. Don't know why. Obviously they made a decision to chop it down, or maybe it fell down and they've just taken it down off the stump. There's another tree back there. It gives you an indication where we're at. I'll zoom back out. Just over there where they chopped that tree down is a kids' playground as well. I'll walk back to that other stump of the tree they've chopped down. You can have a look for yourself. I'll walk back closer to it anyhow. You can see it, it's right next to the playground where the kids would be playing normally. They've taped that off. I'll just zoom in from here, I won't walk right back to it. Just this side of those men working there, the council workers. You can see the stump. Now this is a closer view point of the stump. Just there, I'll just zoom in a second. Now there it is there, those trees are massive. They're a good 25-30 metres tall, some might be higher. And here's the playground right here. If that tree had fallen, with kids at the playground, it could have easily hit the kids, easily. Now I'll try and give you a viewpoint of the, we'll give you a view of exactly how tall the trees are. That's one there. I've got no idea how tall it is, but my guess is somewhere around the 25 to 30 metre mark. There's a stump just there. Don't know when they chopped that down. whether it fell down or they just made a decision to chop it down because it was unsafe. Now it's 3 trees, huge pine trees, like I said, 25 to 30 metres long, just opposite the Cooley Hotel, the Australian shopping centre. And there's a tree down there I just filmed. It's about 50 metres down the road there. There's this tree here that they're lopping the branches off at the moment. And there's another tree down here. And this is the one I filmed the other day. You can go back into my YouTube channel, you can see the previous videos I've shot. And we'll walk up to this one as well. It gives you a true indication. This one's opposite the board riders surf shop. So in a matter of 100 metres, you've got 3 massive trees that have fallen down, or this one's definitely fallen down, you can see it. Whereas the other 2, I'm not too sure, or the other one, they've chopped off. The other one, they're just taking the branches off, and they look like they're going to lop the whole tree off myself. Now I went and stood beside this one yesterday, the roots, and it's coming 6 foot out of the ground, the roots. So it's a massive tree. It's probably about 20-25 metres long, that tree, somewhere around there, maybe a bit less, even 15 or something. But some of those trees are a lot bigger than that one. And there's a playground just down there, so there's kids playing around here all the time. That first tree I showed, well, the tree back up the road 100 metres, another playground there. Pretty dangerous stuff. That's courtesy of Cyclone Alfred, or the former Cyclone, as they're calling it now, Ex-Cyclone Alfred. Now some people have been going on social media and trying to downplay the gravity of the Cyclone Alfred and the impact it was having. Well, maybe it hasn't had a big impact as it could have, but it still had a substantial impact, and it's still going to take days, if not weeks, for some people to get back up and running. I'll just give you an example from my own experience. The power went out last Thursday at 7:45 and only came back on yesterday, Sunday, the 9th of March 2025, at midday. So the power was out for 64 hours. During that period at Coolangatta, people were getting around searching for power for their laptops, for their mobiles. The lifts were out in the buildings. Elderly people had to go up and down stairs, numerous flights of stairs, so it was a struggle for them. The public transport hasn't been running since last Thursday, or last Wednesday, I think they stopped. The local Woolworths at Coolangatta hasn't been in operation since last Wednesday. They only opened up again today at 10:30. No fresh food, nothing in the refrigerators, so just basic stuff. No milk, no bread. All the bread, they actually had a little bit of bread because they got their own bakery running, and that was today. So it's been 4 days or so since they'd been open. And even the local restaurants and cafes, well, they're struggling too. A lot of them aren't open still because the local transport isn't back up and running, the public transport, and a lot of their staff can't get to work. And I'm not too sure when the local public transport will be back up and running. So while the damage mightn't have been as bad as it could have been, it's still substantial. Still, people are struggling. A lot of people had to throw out food. The local restaurants obviously had to throw out food. I was speaking to people at Woolworths today when they did open. They're chucking out their frozen food, etc. It could be days for the local woolies to get back up and running to normal. They're saying the erosion to the beaches could take years before it's back to normal. And we've had big storms before, but we've never had that blackout for days, and there's still people without power now. I had a quick look then. It's over 140,000 homes without power still in Queensland, southeast Queensland. On Sunday, I think the total was 340,000. So Energex have done a pretty good job over the last day and a half or so to get that back up and running for a lot of people. In 5 years I've been at Coolangatta, that's the worst we've ever had it. We've never even had 24 hours without power. We'd have an odd blackout here and there for a few hours, and that's it. And because of that, a lot of people didn't prepare. I didn't prepare properly either. I prepared for the cyclone, made sure I had plenty of food, etc. But I didn't prepare. I didn't have a candle. I didn't have a torch. Well, I got the mobile phone. That's a torch now. Would have been handy to have a candle or two to see out the night. I should have frozen some bottles of water to keep the fridge cold, which I didn't do. Should have had a backup power pack for my mobile phone and laptop, which I didn't have. But I spoke to a lot of people around here in Coolangatta, and they didn't prepare for the blackout either, because we just haven't needed to in the past, at least not in the last 5 years. And if you think Cyclone Alfred was minor, well, think of this. It's probably had an impact on the federal election. They talked that Anthony Albanese had called the election for April the 12th, but he decided to put that off because of the Cyclone Alfred. So it is a political issue. The reason I've been shooting these videos over the last few days is because I had limited power. So I could limited opportunity to do all the research I normally do for the articles I write, and I had limited opportunity to edit videos, limited power. Once again, I'm one of those people that definitely needs to buy a power bank as backup in case I do have a blackout again, or I'm in a blackout again. If you want to watch the previous videos I did on around the Coolangatta area over the last few days, you can just do that on my YouTube channel. I've published them there. And that, please share this video on social media, and please hit the like and subscribe button. In Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media, I publish a website and a YouTube channel, and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. So please support my PayPal account or Patreon account. On that, thank you for your time and have a good day.